Tom Brady reportedly lost millions in the collapse of cryptocurrency company FTX, for which he served as an ambassador.
Trade? Are you sure?
Not a trade. I'm trading crypto. FTX is the safest and easiest way to buy and sell crypto. It's the best way to get in the game.
A New York Times report says that under an agreement the retired NFL quarterback made with FTX in 2021, he received $30 million in now worthless stock for his work with the company. FTX filed for bankruptcy last November, and its former CEO, Sam Bankman-Fried, is facing federal fraud-related charges. Brady also faces legal peril on top of the financial losses. He's being sued by FTX investors who want repayment from celebrity endorsers. Shaquille O'Neal, Larry David, Naomi Osaka, Steph Curry are also being sued for the same reason. Also trending today is Threads. The new social media app is still the #1 topic of conversation on its rival, Twitter. The new app from Meta is having quite the first 48 hours. The company says it had more than 50 million signups since launching Wednesday, and it's not even available globally yet. Naturally, it's drawing scrutiny from Twitter. The company is threatening legal action and has accused Meta of stealing trade secrets when it hired former employees to help develop Threads. Meta says no one on the Threads engineering team used to work at Twitter. Since Musk's takeover of the social media platform last October, Twitter has received competition from Mastodon and Blue Sky, among others. Threads presents the newest challenge to Musk's app following a series of chaotic decisions. Our media expert Mohit Rast joins us now to discuss more about these trending tech stories. So Mohit, how do you feel about the celebrity cryptocurrency push? It really did take over social media there for a while.
Yeah, if you think about it, it's one of the few things that went unregulated on social media, especially during a time period where people were so concerned about fake news. What we saw was that celebrities were starting to use their influence to actually perpetrate and promote products that were a little bit on the fence of, was it marketing? Was it a quote unquote crypto coin? Or was it something that you can use and cash in later? And that uncertainty was this gray area that many celebrities got into with both their investments and their likeness. It makes more sense that the social media companies are more alert about this now as a result of seeing how some of this advice was being perpetuated on their apps.
And we have to discuss the trend of the week, Threads. We were already seeing Twitter users migrate to other apps, but this new Meta-launched one seems to be taking the cake. How can Twitter rebound and regain user love?
Well, it's very interesting that Mark Zuckerberg chose this sort of off week in the summer to launch this product. He definitely is capitalizing on the fact that Twitter is coming off a week of horrible news when it comes down to user experience. So we're seeing this jabbing between two leaders in their respective social media giant machines that they have, and we can see that they're going after each other. You can tell by the logo, you can tell by the way that Threads is actually used in their user experience. And you can also tell by how many people from Twitter have already jumped on to the Threads bandwagon. But the truth is, it's also something that's for a very limited audience right now. It's not open to the EU. There's going to be other complaints associated with how it's moderated. It's not fully thought out. You know, I've been on it for about 24 hours. And my early perspective is it shouldn't have launched yet. It should have been something that should have been launched within the business side of Meta first for their users, because those users spend a lot of time and money on the platform. And from there, they should have launched it widely. Right now, it's an echo chamber for Twitter orphans, and it seems like it's going to be that way for a little bit until it finds its own culture.
Where Elon Musk seems to be struggling is that he's putting the value of Twitter over the user experience. Is it tough for these social media apps to marry being able to make money with providing the best product for their users?
You know, that's a very interesting question, Kelly, because if we consider how many different generations are on social media right now, we can't just think to ourselves, oh, our experience is the one that we want to sort of keep in a time capsule and use these companies have to mature, and they have to mature as a result of their advertisers. People spending money, trying to target certain types of people, and those advertisers are those people. So they're not in a situation right now where they're bringing advertisers back. Remember, Meta had a huge fallout with all of the fake news that was going around. Twitter had a huge fallout with the fact that they were going to charge people for the blue check. These companies are fighting for their validity right now. So Kelly, if we're going to see so many changes over the next few months as a result of people really trying to find their new audience and the value of their audience. We can't discount Mastodon. We can't discount some of the other apps that are creeping up into the zeitgeist. But at the end of the day, it's about them building community, doing it authentically, and making sure that they tap into their various niches.
Our viewers can read more of your insights at thinkstart.ca. Thanks so much for joining us, Mohit.